You might think that when your dog puts its paw on you, it's just asking to play. But that's not always the case. The truth is, that simple gesture might actually be a silent cry for help, or the only way your dog knows how to say it's feeling lonely, hungry, or scared. I know, it sounds surprising, because sometimes we just see it as a cute behavior. But did you know that small signals like this can actually speak volumes about your dog's emotions? In this video, I'll help you decode the 9 real reasons behind why dogs put their paws on us. From loving messages to heartfelt pleas you can't hear with your ears, only with your heart. And there's one thing you should especially remember. Reason number 6, the one most people overlook, can actually make your dog more anxious and emotionally fragile than ever before. Now, let's start with the first signal. Something almost every dog owner has seen, but few truly understand. Have you ever noticed your dog gently placing a paw on your leg while looking at you with soft eyes? Don't be too quick to assume it just wants to be petted. That might actually be its simplest way of saying, "Please, pay attention to me." For many dogs, this is one of their deepest forms of communication, a polite way to ask for affection, attention, and love. It's like a child tugging at their parent's shirt when they feel forgotten. Interestingly, the older a dog gets, the more subtle this behavior becomes, because they trust you'll understand without them needing to bark. But sometimes, that paw isn't a sign of affection. It's a quiet signal of fear. If your dog puts its paw on you during thunderstorms, fireworks, or even when you're stressed out, it's likely seeking safety in your warmth. Some dogs tremble, lower their ears, or stare off into the distance, but still try to touch you, as if to say, "Please, don't leave me alone." This isn't bad behavior. It's one of the most delicate expressions of trust a dog can show. And if you swat the paw away or gently push it aside, you might unknowingly be rejecting a whole world of love it's trying to give. There are other times when the paw comes with a hopeful gaze, and then your dog heads toward the food bowl or sits by the door. That's when you realize it's just trying to communicate politely. Before barking or scratching at the door, it's saying, "I'm hungry. I need to go out. I'd love to play for a bit." Instead of getting annoyed, try gently asking, "What do you need?" You'll be amazed at how this deepens your bond, like two close friends who understand each other through a single gesture. However, this behavior isn't always so sweet. Have you ever seen your dog place a paw on you with a stern look, ears up, and a slightly stiff body? Maybe you just touched something it wants to keep for itself, or sat in its favorite spot. In some cases, this is your dog trying to guard a resource, whether it's a toy or you. That's when it's important to ask yourself, is this paw showing love or trying to control? Don't worry. With gentle guidance and love, you can help your dog feel secure without needing to protect anything from you. And here's something most people don't know. Sometimes your dog puts its paw on you not because it needs you, but because it feels like you need them. That's right. Many dog owners have shared stories of their dogs placing a paw on them and lying quietly by their side during times of sadness, stress, or exhaustion. No training involved, just pure instinct and love. Maybe you've experienced this without realizing it. But next time it happens on a tough day, know this: you're being loved more than you think. There's another situation that often gets misunderstood. When your dog puts its paw on you and pulls it back right after you react. Maybe you raised your voice, or simply turned away. For sensitive dogs, this can feel like rejection. That withdrawn paw isn't just a physical gesture, it's sometimes the pulling back of trust. If you notice this happening often, try opening up a little more. A gentle look, a soft touch. Because for some dogs, physical contact isn't just habit, it's a soul-level connection. At times, the behavior gets more complex. When your dog places its paw on you, stares, ears up, body tense. In behavior science, this is a form of soft control signaling. Not because your dog wants to dominate you, but because it hasn't learned how to express emotions or needs properly. Many owners misunderstand this as a power move, but in reality, the dog is just confused. The good news? You can teach it a better way, with love, patience, and small training tricks like sit and wait instead of climbing up. Remember, teaching a dog to communicate better is helping it live a happier life. One magical thing many people miss. Lots of dogs tend to place a paw on you when you come home. They may jump, circle around, then gently rest a paw on you. Not just to say hi, but to confirm, "You're still mine." This shows deep attachment and stability in the bond between dog and owner. And when they do it daily, it's not just love, it's how they create their own sense of security. So, don't push them away because you're busy. Pause for a moment, bend down, and respond with a gentle stroke, like whispering, "I missed you too." Finally, if your dog does this very often, especially right before you leave or just after you come back, pay attention. It might be suffering from separation anxiety. This is one of the most common issues in modern dogs, especially after long periods of being together during remote work phases. If your dog always puts a paw on you when you grab your shoes or keys, it might be trying to hold on. This is when you should practice quiet departures and peaceful returns, so your dog knows you'll always come back. Leaving a worn shirt by its bed, or whispering a soft goodbye, can bring surprising comfort to that little heart. So, there you have it. 9 reasons behind what seems like a simple paw on you gesture, but is actually filled with layers of emotion, signals, and wordless love. If you've overlooked these signs before, don't blame yourself. Starting today, you understand more. And that's the most beautiful gift you can give your dog. If you want to keep growing this beautiful connection with your four-legged friend, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Each week, we'll bring you heartfelt, insightful stories to help you and your dog grow closer and happier together.